What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's video. My name is Eric Favors and I am a professional shot put thrower. If you guys saw the video title, I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite mobility exercises. Some of them are going to be basic, some of them are going to be a little bit more complex. I've been working out for a number of years and these are some of my favorite mobility exercises. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, so the first stretch is going to be a standing pigeon pose. This is going to be the beginner and then I'm going to show you guys the advanced stretch next. So we're going to get a box, put your leg on top of the box, leg at a 90-degree angle, and then you bend this back leg. I'll change the camera angle in a couple seconds, but you'll feel this in your glute. You keep on sitting down with that back leg. You see how my knee is getting closer to the ground. This is the beginner exercise, and now we're going to go into the more advanced. So for this series, I have a special guest, Legend Boyson Hayes. Talk to the people.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. And he's going to show us how to do this exercise. So take it away.
All right. Yeah. All right. So this is going to be a pigeon stretch on a box. All right. And what we're doing with the band is we're going to kind of open that hip capsule a little bit more. So if we're going to do the right leg, we're going to first step on it with the left leg. All right. Wrap that right leg in the band, and that right leg is going to go across the box right here. So you can see how it's kind of pulling my hip capsule down. And then you just lean forward as much as you can and feel that stretch right here in the glute. You should feel an extra pull down with the band. You can also add more tension by stepping up on the band a little bit more or less, or take out the band if it's too much.
Appreciate it, Legend. So with my exercises, I've been doing like beginner and then advanced stretches. So the advanced stretches have been with a band. Yeah. So the band helps like really feel like the tension and get you into position. So thank you for that stretch. All right, so for the second exercise, we're gonna do a basic butterfly stretch. So with this, you just put your feet as close as possible. You want to slightly push down on your quads, so pushing it towards the floor. Now we're going to move on to the more advanced stretch, so stay tuned. So you're going to need a band, and you just sit down. You sit down, then you wrap the band around your hips. So it's the same idea, but you have the bands now pushing your legs towards the ground. So you feel like more of an intense stretch, and this is why it's an advanced. So you want to do the beginner first and then work your way up to, the advanced. You don't want to just jump right into it because the band can put you in positions that your body's not used to, and that will not be nice. The same idea, good posture. Keep the chest up and push gently. And that's all she wrote. So let's move on to the third exercise. So now we're going to do a basic like pec stretch. So you want to grab like any pole and you just want to push. Feel the stretch in the pec, nice and easy. Do both sides. And if you guys are looking at the Band-Aid on the back of my head, I did cut my head shaving. So take your time and shave properly. Now we're about to push down. I'm really trying to push down with the shoulder and feel a stretch in like that lat area. So same idea with the other side as well. So this is the beginner stretch, and now we're going to do the more advanced stretch. For the more advanced stretch, we're going to use a band. This, you want to just like kind of lean into it and feel a stretch. So same idea. You want to twist and turn and feel the stretch. But with this, you can do a lot more different positions than like, say, grabbing a pole. So it puts your shoulder in good position. So and then using the other arm. So the same thing, you just want to pull and you can just feel your lat and everything stretching more intense than just, say, grabbing the pole. So this is also a good one too. So you put your elbow into the band, and then you just kind of sit into it. So this will help you if you're tight like me and you can't catch a clean. This is perfect. Opens up your shoulders, and you're able to be flexible enough to catch an Olympic lift. So this is a good one. Now we're going to move into the fourth exercise. All right, guys, so I have Coach T here, and he's going to show the fourth stretching exercise. So without further ado.
So for this exercise, the first one, the simpler version, is to just be in a deep lunge position here. So all you're going to do is, I'll turn to the side, lunge position, chest is tall, and then you're just going to lean forward, and you feel a stretch through that front hip flexor. Okay, so front hip flexor, hold a couple seconds. You can put your hands down, hold, then come back up. Shake it out, come back forward, hold again. So that is the simpler version. The next version, you'll get a heavy band, or any band that you have at your access to. And then you'll then grab that band. So you want to have it like almost hip height, maybe a little lower. You put one leg in. So you pull it up pretty high, lower glute area, upper groin. Get down into a kneeling position. So you'll have that knee down, and now that band is going to be pulling you forward. So then you'll feel an even deeper stretch because the band's resistance is pulling the hips forward, and you'll feel that stretch in that front hip flexor. When you're in this position too, try to think squeezing that glute, keep the chest tall, and then hold. Sit back, back again, and hold. Pretty easy.
Thank you, Coach T, and we're going to move on to the fifth and final exercise. So let's do this. For the last and final exercise, we're going to be working on that thoracic. So you're going to need like an open area. You're going to get down on all fours. Basically, you're just going to do this. So you just hold for a couple of seconds. It's the same thing on the other side. So you have the one arm in front of the other, and then you just want to reach. That is the beginner exercise, and then the advanced exercise, we're going to grab a foam roller. So foam roller, and you're just going to do a couple of reps with this. So the first one is you're just holding, and then now the advanced one, you just do a couple of reps. So just like this. I've been doing this for a little while, so you'll have to work up to really feeling flexible. It's going to feel weird at first, but just trust me, keep on doing it, and it'll get better. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's video. Hopefully you guys learned something to add to your repertoire to become flexible like moi. If you guys liked the video, please smash that like button, comment what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next Friday. See ya!